I'm not sharing with my family right now. I'm waiting for 2MG to blow up. And we're doing a lot of things that's going to make us blow up. Next year, we're going to be at a lot of festivals, going to have a lot of street teams. So I'm more of a let me show you what I can do instead of talking about what's going to happen. Because I did talk to family members before, like, oh, I'm doing this kind of music, like for you to support, or I have this website, and they don't know where to find my music, and none of them have bought my music just because, like, until you blow up, nobody really knows, like, where this is heading. Like,
I
in
don't
our
know. I
culture,
feel
it's
like
like a
it
dead
starts
end.
with friends and family.
Sports, comedy, sports, comedy, acting, those are dead ends. And I
Mm.
wrote about that in my first song about navigating two worlds.
Queen, I
Yeah.
heard what you said. So I do feel like if I was a family member and I know someone wrote something or drew, made poetry, whatever it is about me, man, do you know how that would make me feel knowing they made a song? This is just me personally, for them to be able to share it. I share all my music with my family. Some receive it, some don't because of it's AI, right? And that's cool.
That part.
But
I
the
hate
ones that, huh?
I hate that part because
No, let her finish,
that's how I got my
lady.
start.
You'll get a chance
I
to talk.
apologize.
You'll get
I
a chance to
apologize.
talk. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Go ahead, Joyce.
I appreciate that. But no, I was just gonna say, so for me, I feel the experience is to the receiver as well because they are getting a sense of value and you never know what that can do for them by hearing it. I made a song, a birthday song for my daughter and my son, and they both love it. And I just feel like being in a family, that may be the bridge sometimes that will bring you together because they're like, dang, you did that, you cared enough to make a song about me. And that's how I look at it. But that's it.
Right. Well, I'm glad to know that you are sharing it with your family, your friends. What about you, Sativa, Miss Belinda? I believe I'm not sure if Marie is still here. I see her PTR, but I see five at the top, so I'm not sure who's in the room.
Well, me personally, I like the family I did have, like they always like they were narcissists, so I was never good enough anyway, so I'd rather not share it with them because they're not gonna see it as good. But I know my worth, so that's all that matters.
Yes.
And the people I found on apps like this and Stereo and TikTok and all the other ones, like I mean,
You know, now I'm gonna share this story really quickly. I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but just over my journey on social media, um, I've become very close to a lot of the talents, a lot of the artists, a lot of the podcasters, the personalities, just a lot of people in general. And I came in contact a few years ago with a young lady by the name, her profile name was I'm Your Addiction, and I'm Your Addiction was a very big personality on stereo at the time. I believe Lady Sativa is very aware of who I'm speaking of. Um uh
yes, I'm sure.
yes, I'm Your Addiction. Unfortunately, she was like one of the biggest personalities on the app at the time, but she passed away. She passed away suddenly. And after she passed away, her mom came on the app. She came on the app, and I did an exclusive talk with her mom and her children that she had left behind. And in that talk, you know, um, she made me aware of some of the written material that her daughter had left behind. And a lot of the written material that she had left behind was speaking to other personalities on the app, myself and several others, but we never heard it. We never even knew she was writing. We didn't know anything. We didn't know how she felt because she didn't, she never expressed that on the app. So unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to even find out, or that she even felt this way about a lot of us. It was several of us until her mom came on the app after her passing and made us aware of that. So I just wanted to share that story. When you holding on to, gems, especially if it's something that is personal, whether it's to your children, your mom, your dad, even if they don't listen to it right away, I definitely think you should share it with them. And because you never know what can happen, and they go back and they utilize those things, for comfort if something should happen to you, or, whatever. God forbid. But I just wanted to make that point. And shout out to my queen. I'm your addiction. I get emotional
Miss you.
talking about her.
I'm in tears right now when you brought her up.
I have
Yeah.
shared like my music with my sister. She loves, especially the Afrobeat. She's like, "Yeah, I can hear Thames doing that." Or have you thought about selling this to T.Y. Savage? And I'm like, it's my music. It's so personal to me that I don't want to sell it. No.
Sometimes I use my music not to in the hopes of being famous one day, or even being heard. It's just my way to, writing these songs and making these songs, whether it's on FL Studio or Suno. It helps me have a voice that I always was silenced. So, like, that's my way to have a voice. I could care less if anybody hears it or not at some point, like certain stuff. But that's my way to, break free from the bondage of, you know, always told I should be seen and not heard.
Thank you for
Wow.
sharing.
I know. Thank you for sharing, Queen. Thank you for sharing that, Queen. That is like both of you guys are telling some real life situations, and then the connection is the music. And it's almost like what I'm hearing is that music is therapy. And I already know that it is, but it's a different type of therapy for us now because it's stories. It's all of our stories put in a way that sounds appealing to us, to our ears, and the way that we use music, the instruments and everything. And I just feel like I I really feel that everything happens for a reason. So the reason that we are able to skip through all of the other things that we would have had to do before, there's a reason why we're able to do it now. And I just don't realize how many people are aware that this is our time. This is our time to have a voice. So, Lady Sativa, shout out to you for having your voice through your music. That's amazing. You know that. And it's definitely therapy. Let me tell you, it's therapy.
Let me share a story. I was going through a really dark time in my life, and I was living in Wisconsin, and I was walking across the bridge, and I just was over it. Like, I wanted to be done, and I was debating in my head whether I should jump off the bridge or just not. And then a car passed by and was playing Because of Who You Are, and it changed my mind completely. Just that one song. So, like, if it wasn't for music, I don't think I would be here right now, to be honest. Music saved my life. So, and it's nothing to be sad about. I use my pain, I create my pain. I use the stories I tell to empower me, not for people to feel bad for me. I turn my pain into power.
I love you, Queen. Thank you for sharing.
I think it's good. I use a lot now, and that's how I got the song with my friend going through my journals when I was going through my journals. I haven't wrote any songs since what was the verses in March? So before that, I hadn't written any songs since February, and then probably like November. So a lot of the songs that you guys hear are songs that I took from. I'm still continuing to write in my journal that never ends, but that's I get a lot of my inspiration just from things that I see, or if I go back, like I can go back and look at things that I've read, or like I have a song about like my husband and I being separated for the amount of time we've been separated. And that one is like, it's difficult. But I don't think that's the only one I'll write. I think I'll write another more recent song about it and just the process that we've had to go through just to get to where we are. And I think that one is going to be more like conscious and it's gonna ruffle some feathers, but that's what I do anyway.
I hear that, sis. I like to ruffle feathers too.
Ooh. Um, do you guys got one moment for one more song? I want the it's called When I Glow Up. Don't show up when I glow up. And this is to the people, you know, in my life who always tell me, oh, you can't do that because you're this, or you can't do that because you're slow, or you can't do that. But guess what? When I do those things, don't show up and when I glow up with your hand out, talking about you knew I could always make it. Get out of my face. So this is the song I did for that.
Shout out to Lady Sativa in the building.
Used to laugh at my thrift store sneakers, side eye every time I pass by. Now you looking in my close friends' secrets, go slow trying to memorize my life. New nails, same number you can dial it, but that ringtone never gonna ring back. I remember every joke, every thought coming. Funny how you quiet when the bag intact. Don't show up when I glow up. You ain't there for the grind, for the cold months. Only love me when the glow up. You ain't real, you just show up when I glow up. Don't show up when I glow up. New skin, same soul, I'ma grow up. If you dip when I'm low, keep that story stuck. Don't you dare hit my phone when I glow up. You was busy trying to sit at that table. I was eating instant noodles on the floor. Now the invite got your first name label. Suddenly you acting like we always been close. You ain't text when the rent came heavy. You ain't call when my car broke down. Now you claiming that you knew I was ready. You just want a front row seat to the crown. Don't show up when I blow up. You ain't there for the grind, for the cold months. Only love me when the go tough. You ain't real, you just show up when I blow up. Don't show up when I glow up. New skin, same soul, I'ma grow up. If you dip when I'm low, keep that story stuck. Don't you dare hit my phone when I glow up. I keep receipts in my head like a ledger. Yeah, who was 10 toes, who applied pressure? You can watch through the glass past the velvet rope. But my table full already, that's the only note. Don't show up when I glow up. You ain't there for the grind, for the cold months. Only love me when the go tough. You ain't real, you just show up when I blow up. Don't show up when I glow up. New skin, same soul, I'ma grow up. If you dip when I'm low, keep that story stuck. Don't
Emotional
you dare hit my
erectile
phone when I
dysfunction.
glow up.
Uh-huh.
You did?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
that
I
piece.
can do one in the 50
That's what
plus
that
one.
conversation reminded me of. That song. And one more. Anybody got any feedback or anything, or do you want me to play one more?
Anybody have any feedback? Thank you for sharing. I know other things are going on in the app. People are gonna it's Friday as well. So, people have things going on. I am going to leave the room open for a bit longer. Melanated Music Group is here. I'm sure we'll all be going over to karaoke barbecue at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, definitely for those of you listening to the playback over on YouTube, be sure to follow us over here on Fanbase, on the Fanbase app. Download that app and follow the Melanated Music Group in the Karaoke Barbecue Room tonight for more music. Thank you guys for tuning in. You were listening to Lady Sativa. Um, Definitely came through and busted down. We had music from the Melanated Music Group, Rejoice, Alvina, and Silver Fox Luxury that came through today. So thank you all for tuning in, and I appreciate you. Lady Sativa, you can keep it going. You can keep it going. Unless somebody else pops in, you can keep it going. Otherwise, I'm gonna go ahead and do the replay on the top. Peace and love, y'all.
I'll do a couple more songs and then you could go ahead and do the replay if you yeah. So this is called My Own Shiro.
Hey, Black Casper, raise your hand and come up, King.
Hey, oh no, it's lost. Wrong one. Wrong one. What up, Casper?
Hey, what's up, Maria? Rejoice. How you doing? What's up, lady? Hey, what's up? What's up, baby mama Belinda? How you doing?
Hey, family.
I'm still salty at your bald-headed self for not coming to see me when you were in Chicago, but we'll talk about that later.
Oh, that voice sound familiar.
It's Lady Sativa.
Is that
You should
Empress?
know. Yes, Empress.
Oh, well, you say you ain't got no car. So how the heck you gonna come? I'm gonna come see you. You ain't got no car.
Chicago's a big place. I know where the truck stops at. I got a
Oh
bus
my
pass.
God.
I'm just saying.
Please
Oh, I
don't get
told you where
Black
I was
Casper
at. I was on
started.
the
Not today.
what side was I on? I forgot what side I was on in Chicago.
It doesn't matter now. You're not there now, bro. But
Well,
anyway,
yeah, yeah, I'm not there now. Yeah, I move around. I don't stay in one spot.
well, you're a trucker, duh. But anyway,
All right, come
Well,
on.
so what you want me to come see you for anyway?
cause you're my big bro. I want to meet you in person. I've only spoken to you on these apps. I want to make
Black Casper is a
put
mess.
actual like. I mean, um, you're my big
Man.
brother. Why wouldn't I want to see you? Shit.
Well, I mean, yeah, you've been on stereo for 6 years now. You want to see me in
Oh,
6 years? After 6 years?
I think
Black
you're.
Casper is so
You know what? We're not doing
messy.
this. Bye, Felicia.
Don't make an excuse.
Look, bro, we can fight later. We're not doing this here. Okay.
No, I don't fight. I don't fight.
On a lip gloss, more paint, same thing. I broke, turned up, pieces, earrings. Hold on my fingers, prove that.